What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the FallenRedZeo. I'm back with more Marvel Legends. This time we have a new Black Widow 2-pack where we get the new version of Red Guardian. So we already had him before in the past Crimson Dynamo build figure wave. We already got a Red Guardian, but this one's kind of an updated look with a better version of David Harbour and stuff, and comes with more accessories. And then we've got Melina, which is a new character we haven't seen before, but obviously familiar in that white suit, similar to what we got with Black Widow and everything before. But it's a new character that I will talk about later. But it's an awesome 2-pack having these two figures together, especially when you know about the relationship and everything. So that's very awesome, and again, she comes with a bunch of accessories. So all very cool looking, again, from that Black Widow movie, which should be coming out about next month, but I'm still excited to see it once it eventually does come out. But there's a picture on the back, like cartoonish looking drawing there of Red Guardian and Melina there, and a bit of their story. But just an awesome looking 2-pack that I'm excited to open up and check these figures out, especially this new Red Guardian, because I think he looks awesome. So let me go ahead and get this open and we'll check it out together. So starting off with Red Guardian here, and he looks awesome. So this is an update from the last figure, so they did kind of change the colors a little bit. They gave us a masked version since the other one only came with the unmasked, so I think he looks a lot better and a lot cooler. So I think this figure is awesome. And as I said, they did change stuff up a little bit, which I will show you when I do the comparison, but they did change, like, they actually painted in the star, and it adds some like little details into it, these lines and stuff. They put the helmet on, as I said, and the helmet is actually a little bit different color of red. I don't like that it's a different color, because, you know, this actual bodysuit is more like a maroonish color. It's like a darker red, where this seems like just basic red, then has some of the darker red details on it and stuff. But there is that separation, so you don't really notice this as much, but it is just noticeable that it is two different reds, so that is a little bit annoying, but it looks awesome. So I love the masked head here for Red Guardian. I wish he had his little white head fin or something, so I wish he had it. He just has a little bit of silver there, has a star on the head, then of course the mask, and then we got the face there, which we'll see it much better in the unmasked version. But the matte face of David Harbour there, of course the extra plain Alexei Shostakov here, got the longer big bushy beard there, which looks great as well. Then we have his outfit, like I said, pretty much the same as before. They just changed some of the strap collars, again painted that star in, still has all the red body with that texture in it, which looks awesome, and some of the black detailings throughout it. And all the straps and everything now are like this like creamish sort of color. It's got a little bit of an off-white to it, and you can see it there on the belt, got the gloves and everything with the black gloves, and then some of the cream color, and the red continues all the way down to the boots, again with that cream on top of the black boots there. So overall looks pretty awesome. So if you don't know, Red Guardian here is the Russian version of Captain America. So he took a form of super soldier serum, pretty much got all the same powers and everything as Captain America, so it's just the Russian version, and this is what his outfit looks like. So for the movements, the head can twist all the way around. Again, with that beard, it does make it hard to twist around, but it can, and then just has a little bit of rocking back and forth. The shoulders come up 90 degrees and rotate all the way around. We get a bicep twist, the double elbow joint that only bends up that far, about 90 degrees, so not too far there, and then the wrist can twist around and flex back and forth. We have an ab crunch right in the middle there, so you can crunch back and forth, twist around at the waist, so you can twist all the way around. His hips can come up 90 degrees, out to the side that far, thigh twist all the way around, a double knee joint that can bend up that far in the back, shin twist right at the top of the boot, and the foot can flex back and forth and twist side to side. So he's a little stiff in areas, but still good overall. And then we have his accessories, so we have the unmasked head there, so there's of course the face of David Harbour. I think looks much better, and again we'll see that comparison with the original, so it looks much better there, has his hair all slicked back and everything, and of course without the helmet, so that looks awesome. We have two bare like grasping hands or something, so he has the hands with the gloves on it, so we have two just grasping hands. I don't know what you need him for, but he does have them. We get the Red Guardian shield, so his shield is very much like Captain America's, has the nice star in the center there with silver and the red outline around the outside, and it has the clip and the peg, so obviously with the peg can go in the back, but we'll just clip this on his hand. But the coolest accessory comes with is a little action figure of himself, so it's just a little tiny action figure. So obviously with it being Red Guardian, much like with the Captain America, we saw expression like Falcon and a Winter Soldier, how the John Walker Captain America had a little action figure of himself that he signed and stuff, so he has a little action figure himself, probably like an old toy that he found, you know, memorabilia and everything. So it's very awesome. It doesn't have any movements or anything, but it just looks awesome. You know, it does look very much like that classic Red Guardian. Obviously they didn't paint all the details in, since outfit wise it's pretty much the exact same, but it looks like the original Red Guardian that just had the white gloves and boots and then the star on his chest and the shield, so he's just missing the little white fin on top of his head, and it looked like the classic comic version of Red Guardian. But that's awesome. So he has this little action figure that you can put in his hand as well, and so you can see the difference here is the older Red Guardian. So again, you can see much of the very same figure body wise. They just added the new paint in, so instead of the just plain gray, they added that cream color painted in the star. Again, they did the head, so it looks much better with the new heads, especially the new one looks much more like David Harbour than the original did. Just look like a weird cartoon version of him, so that looks much better. And just overall, I love the design of the new one, especially that he came with the helmet, just makes it so much better. So the new one definitely beats out the old one. And next up we have the character of Melina. Her real name is Melina Vostokov, and she's played by Rachel Weisz, which for me, the only thing I really know Rachel Weisz from is she's the female lead in the Brendan Fraser Mummy movies. So compared to that, I think she looks really good. Like when I see her, her, that's Amelia, the actress I think of, so I think they did a really great job. Obviously, it's not 100% perfect, but just the way the face looks, I just think they did a really good job on that. I think it looks so much like her. So she's gonna be like an older lady, but I think they made it look good, and she doesn't, you know, look like an old lady or anything. She looks like she would fit perfectly in with the Black Widow program, because she, just like Natasha Romanoff, went through the Red Room's Black Widow program, but never succeeded to the extent that Natasha did. So overall, you can see her outfit looks just like Black Widow, especially the white outfit of Black Widow that we got before. I think it looks awesome. So she has these cream color shoulder pads, has the belt on with the Black Widow logo. She got cream knee pads, and then white boots with the heels on them there. So of course it's female, so they have to have heels. So it does make her harder to stand up. And then the face, like I said, does look really good, and she has her hair all pulled back into the ponytail. And then she has this little backpack looking thing that can hold some sticks, very similar to Black Widow. So overall, you could pretty much switch the heads out with Natasha and it'd look just like a Black Widow. So nothing real distinct going on there, just that face of Rachel Weisz. But for movements, her head can twist all the way around, and she can look down that far and up that far. So really good movements in the neck there. Shoulders come up 90 degrees and rotate around. We get the single elbow joint that can bend the 90 degrees and has the rotation. And then we get the wrist that can twist around and flex back and forth. We have an ab crunch and twist right under her chest there, and so she can crunch back and forth. So pretty good crunching back and forth, and she can twist all the way around. Hips can come up just under 90 degrees out to the side that far, so really good there. We have a thigh twist that can twist all the way around, but you can see the strap kind of gets stuck in there. So make sure you don't tear that off. We get a double knee joint that can bend up that far in the back. She can kick her own butt. And then we just get the foot that flexes back and forth and can twist side to side. So pretty standard female Marvel Legends, you know, has the thinner joints and everything, and the legs that are kind of spread apart with the feet on the heels especially does make her hard to stand, but it's not too bad. And for accessories, we get some additional hands. So she has 2 trigger finger hands on already. We get 2 fist hands there, so as you can see, just the fingerless gloves there with the cream on them. And then we also get just regular grip hands. And for like weapons, first we get a grappling hook, so we have a big grappling hook piece there, and the little handle for her to hold on to. But it is a nice looking grappling hook. She gets 2 batons, just like Black Widow before. Of course, they are a little bent up and everything, but the black and silver with the handles there. So nice 2 batons again, just like Black Widows are electrifying everything. And these are awesome. So with this, we can stick them into her little backpack, so they can stick out behind her just like that. And finally, we do get 2 little pistols here. So again, pistols just like we got Black Widow. So just 2 little guns. So let's go and put these in her hands. So I got the 2 pistols in her hand, just like we did with the Black Widows before. And so she looks pretty awesome. And then we can go ahead and bring in all the other characters. So there we have our whole team from the Black Widow movie together. So of course we have Natasha Romanoff, Black Widow. Then we have her sister Yelena Belova, Red Guardian, which acts as a father figure to the 2 girls. So he's kind of like their father. And Melina is actually the ex-wife of Red Guardian. So it's kind of like a whole little family situation here with the husband and wife and their 2 daughters. So they all kind of fit together there and all connected through the Russian Red Room. So 4 great looking figures, and especially this pack of the Red Guardian and Melina are so cool to include with these. So as I said, we do have like the whole little family here, which is awesome. Well, that's going to be it for our Red Guardian and Melina 2 pack. Again, 2 great looking figures. So especially if you wanted to expand your ranks for the Black Widow movie, this is definitely a good 2 pack to add with that, because the figures just look awesome, and especially this Red Guardian you cannot pass up. But let me know what you thought of these figures down in the comments down below, and if you enjoyed my review, please leave a thumbs up. But I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you all stay awesome out there, and I'll see you in our next review.